Alright. Unit 2, Quiz 2. Let's start. Alright. So it's asking for first time. It's the first time. Okay, so 30 is 15 cosine 2 pi 365 t plus 43. And this is in radians, so let me set my calculator to radians. Alright, and solve. So negative 13 equals 15 cosine 2 pi over 365 t divided by 15 on both sides. And then set up the two identities. Cosine 2 pi 365 t plus 2 pi n in the other identity. So cosine, I use this identity. 2 pi over 365 t plus 2 pi n. Alright, and I'll do the first one first, and I'll do it on the left side of the screen. So inverse cosine of negative 13 over 15. Negative 13 over 15 equals 2 pi 365 t plus 2 pi n. Subtract 2 pi n on both sides, and you get this 2 pi over 365 t, and then multiply 365, the reciprocal of that, on both sides, minus 2 pi n, and you get inverse cosine. Oh, wait, no. This is minus 365 n, and then I'll just enter this in the calculator. So it's inverse cosine of negative 13 over 15 times 365 divided by 2 pi. It's 152.15 minus 365 n. That's one of the solutions. That's the first time, but I need to make sure I didn't mess up. So I'll do the other identity too. So negative 13 over 15. The inverse cosine of that is 2 pi minus 2 pi over 365 t plus 2 pi n. Subtract 2 pi and 2 pi n on both sides, and you get inverse cosine of negative 13 over 15. Negative 13 over 15 minus 2 pi n. Minus 2 pi n equals negative 2 pi 365 t. And then you multiply the reciprocal of that on both sides to get just t, and then I'll just enter in the calculator. Wait, this over here is plus 365 and plus 365 n. So then I just computate the inverse cosine of negative 13 over 15. Negative 13 over 15. And then multiply by 365 and divide that by 2 pi. Negative 2 pi. Negative 2 pi. And then add 365. That's 212. So it's 152. That's the first. Alright. So what does the solution set for that represent? So what I see immediately is that this is substitute of this, And 3 pi over 2, that's 3 pi over 2 is 3 pi over 2 is so 2 pi over 2. Wait, the sign, this is negative, right? Because the pi is this, and 3 pi over 2 is here. Right, this is negative. So this represents the minimum, not the set of anything. Alright. This looks like law of science question. So hold on. Yeah, this looks like a law of science question. So sine of 110 degrees to 234 meters equals sine of unknown x to 200, and just cross multiply. Let's do this in a calculator. 200 sine of 110 degrees, or sine of 110. Oh, I need to change my calculator to degree mode. Yeah, okay, so sine 110 times 200 divided by 234, and the inverse sine of what I got there, that's about 53. Nice. Okay. Find cosine 13 pi over 12 exactly using an angle addition or subtraction formula. So pi over 3 equals 4 pi over 12, pi over 4 equals 3 pi over 12, and pi over 6 equals 2 pi over 12. What's a combination that can get us there? Let's see. We can do 5 pi over 4. 5 pi over 3 minus pi over 6. That would work. We can also, what else can we do? Yeah, I think I'll do that. 5 pi over 3. That's, wait, no, 4 pi over 3. 4 pi over 3. 4 pi over 3. That's because that's, no, wait, what am I doing? 4, 3. How 5 pi over 4? 5 pi, I think that's what I meant. 5 pi over 4. 5 pi over 4. Because that's 15 pi over 12. Yeah, okay, this works. And then the identity goes like, it's cosine A plus negative B equals cos negative B, or B, because that's an identity, minus sine A sine negative B, or, well, I think you can do this. So you can do this, I think. Okay, and then, so cosine A, so this is going to be right, cosine 5 pi over 4 times the cosine of pi over 6, you need to negate it because it's an identity, and sine 5 pi over 4 times sine pi minus pi over 6. So the cosine of 5 pi over 4, you're adding pi to that. Cosine represents the x value, so you're negating. So negative root 2 over 2 is cosine of root 6. That's cosine of pi over 6. That's root 3 over 2 plus sine of it's the y value. That's also being negated. So negative root 2 over 2 again times sine pi over 6. That's a half. So it's negative root 6, 4 plus negative root 2 over 4. That's negative root 6 minus root 2 over 4. Hopefully that's on there. Negative root 6 minus root 2. This is this, right? Yeah. Nice. Alright, so, okay, just solving. Okay, my answer should be in radians, so I'll change my calculator mode into radians. 18 cosine 8, no, excuse me, just solve this equation, add to was 8, so cosine 8x equals a half, or 0.5. 0.5. Set up the two identities. 8x plus 2 pi n equals 0.5, and cosine negative 8x plus 2 pi n equals 0.5. Inverse cosine of 0.5 equals 8x plus 2 pi n. Inverse cosine of 0.5 minus 2 pi n equals 8x, and divide 8 on both sides to isolate the x, and you get the 4n. So this is one of the solutions. The other one, which is just this one, so I'll take the inverse cosine of both sides first. Inverse cosine of 0.5 equals negative 8x plus 2 pi n, and then subtract 2 pi n from both sides, and then divide negative 8 on both sides. And that's the other solution set. I mean the solution, that's the other solution. I need to circle that so I don't get mixed up here. And I just entered this in the calculator. 1 over 8 inverse cosine 0.5, and then that should be, oh, I forgot we're dealing with radians here, so divide that by pi. Alright, so okay, so this is 1 over 24 pi, or pi over 24. This, you can leave it as is. This just negative pi over 24. Okay, so we see that here and here. Make sure that pi over 4. Nice. Alright, that's quiz number 2 of unit number 2.